Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Mos from covalent.com. Today I'm gonna teach you how you can create a pop-up options menu where you can select an item from a list of items. But before we get started, make sure to subscribe so that you get notified whenever I upload a new video. So let's get started. So here in the home.html, I'm gonna create this pop-up menu. First, I'm gonna use the Ion list. And inside that list, we need to have an item, Ion item. And inside the item, we will have the option tag, which is the Ion select. And inside that Ion select, what we need to have is the options. So the first option here, Ion option. Let's say that we have a list of options of sports. So let's start with tennis. And the value that we will be taking is will be stored in the value attribute here, value, and it's going to be tennis. Let's have another two options. So this is the first one. The second one, let's say football here, football, and the value will be football. And let's say we have another one, which is running, and here inside the value, running. But how are we going to get a value after the user selects it? First of all, we need to have the ng model, which is going to store the selected value. So here I'm going to add ng model, and it's going to be equal to a variable, and that variable will store the value, the selected value by the user. So here, let's say the ng model variable is called sport, and obviously we need to create this variable in the class in the home.ts. So I'm going to create it inside the home class, homepage class. Here we have public, and then sport, and obviously it's going to be a string. But the question now is, how are we going to know that a user selected an item? Well, in order to accomplish that, we use the event listener, the Ion change event listener. So here, Ion change. And this Ion change, what this Ion change is going to do is that it's going to listen for changes. Whenever a user selects one of these options, it's going to fire a function, trigger a function, and we can't do anything after that using that function. So here inside the Ion change, it's going to be equal to, let's say, selected sport, and you can pass the, let's say, the event here, event, and also let's here add the just Ion label, and let's say sports. And now we are done with the HTML code. Now in the home.ts, we need to create this function, which is going to be fired, which is going to be called upon selecting one of these options. So in the home.ts, what I'm going to do is that I am going to create this function here, e, and let's just use the console log to display .log to display the e, the event, as well as the console.log, the sport variable here, this .sport, which is this sport variable that will store the selected sport. Now if I save and run, let's run. So as you can see, now we have this sports item. If I click on it, a pop-up window will be displayed with the options. Let's select the tennis and then OK. Now if let's just check the console. As you can see in the console, you will find that tennis has been selected. Tennis and then tennis. If I click again on the item and select football, and then OK, it's going to display football, football. And the reason for this is because in the console log here, in the selected sport, we have the E as well as the this sport. So you can either pass the value in the function, in the event here, or you can just store it using the ng model and then display it or whatever you want to do with it. So that's it for this tutorial. If you liked this video, share, like, and subscribe. And also check the description below because I have created a free ebook on how to make money online coding. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later.